Alright guys, this is my first video of this truggy. It's been a work in progress. It's a team associated RC8T. It's the older version. However, it is fully decked out. It has a M2C chassis, which extends its wheelbase quite a bit, so it makes it more up-to-date truggy. Kyosho shocks. I think I have 7K all around for the diffs. I'm not exactly sure. I've rebuilt them too many times to know. Getting the right shimming and all of that. I have the caster blocks, team associated 16-degree caster. Those help a lot. I have those on my buggy too. The servos, I just use really cheap servos. I use Power HD servos, and to be honest, they last quite longer than high-techs. So I've had the expensive high-techs, and these outlast them. I don't have any issues with these. 30 bucks for the front one, and then 15 bucks for the throttle, and they're super quick. I can show you guys. And I also have a life battery. I can't show you guys if I'm okay. This works. Life battery, so there's a little bit more voltage and it'll last longer. But yeah, that's the steering. The steering's the $30 servo, titanium gear, and then the throttle is about this quick. It's not too bad. I could definitely drive with that. So very affordable. Life battery there, saved a little bit of weight. The back is quite special. I have the Kyosho STR Evo 2 arms and drive shafts, and also carriers. So the rear is basically Kyosho except the diff. The engine. This engine I've been messing with for quite a while because I was not satisfied with it in stock form. It was pretty sluggish. It felt like the truggy weighed 15 pounds. I mean, my Revo could have smoked it with its 2.5. So this motor stock is garbage. It's very slow. So I decided to mess with modding it. Probably make a separate video. Basically yesterday I came out and did some testing. It definitely showed its potential with the mods I did to it. However, with the RPMs, it's seeing a lot more RPMs. I destroyed a rod, so that went south. I'm told that it's because of lubrication. I'm not exactly sure on that. We're testing that today, but it was a combination of things, I believe. So yeah, that happened. I kind of was able to salvage the piston. I kind of shaved a little bit of it so it would be smooth again. Where it hit the rod, it kind of made an indent in this piston, so I shaved that off. So now I have a smaller piston, not a smaller piston, but a lighter piston in there because I shaved quite a bit off. What else? So regular mods for the sleeve, just flow mods, and I also did quite a bit of cutting on the top of the exhaust port, so I flattened it out, and then I also cut some chrome off, so now it's open longer, so that helps with top end, I believe. That's what I've noticed. The carb is also changed. That's the inlet on the carb inside is 1 millimeter wider than the stock one, so there's more air going in. The Venturi is a 8.5 millimeter, the biggest I have for that carb. Crank is stock. This new crank in there, since I couldn't reuse the other one, it's stock. I didn't play with it. I didn't redo the job I did on the other one. Basically, on the first one, I also messed with the timing. I shaved enough off so it'd stay open a little bit longer. I think 0.02 Yeah, I think it, yeah, 0.02 millimeters or something small like that. And as well on the top on the exhaust port, I didn't do too much. You really don't need much. And that's it. Oh yeah, and the deck height. The button and the clearance from the piston to the head button is about 0.35 millimeters, I think. Yeah, millimeters. 0.025 inch or something. I don't remember, something like that. But yeah, it's pretty aggressive. I'm running 30% nitro, and then yesterday I was running 12% oil, and I've never had any issues with my mix of that percentage until yesterday. So I've never broke a rod or spun a bearing or anything like that until yesterday, but I've never seen RPMs like I have yesterday either. So you know, that made me realize before I start putting all these race engines that see those RPMs like nothing, I got to test out crappy motors and see if they will hold with my fuel. So that's what I'm testing out now. I have 13% oil on this one, and I also changed the mix up, so it's just no more mixing oils. It's just one oil and that's it. So we'll see what happens. I'm definitely burned a lot more than I did yesterday. Yesterday was very little burning and it blew up. The brakes on this also are upgraded. I got the disc brakes from the Mugen MBX7, which helped tremendously. The braking is insane. I have to do that on my other one, my RC8.2. It definitely helps a lot. And then I have to build my RC8B3. I have 2 buggies. That one is next once I figure this one out. But yeah, I'm quite happy with it so far, now that my modding has actually shown some progress. Clutch gearing and everything is stock clutch, and also the springs are stock, so it gets up and goes pretty good now, which I'm really surprised. I'm really happy about that. But yeah, that's the walk around of my RC8T, and that's it. Oh yeah, the tank is also a different tank. I hate the associated tanks, they're garbage. So I use the Hot Bodies D8T tanks, and the RC8B3 associated tanks are much better than the older version tanks that usually go in these. So I'm using an RC8B3 tank in my RC8 buggy, and it's been working good. What I like about the RC8 B3 tank is that it pushes it much more forward, so it pushes the weight forward, so that gives you better front bite. I may do it on this one as well. We'll see. I'm just happy with the tank as is right now, but it's not very difficult to get it to work. It helps tuning a lot, keeps everything more consistent. But yeah, I'll keep playing with it, and if there's any catastrophic failures, I'll get it on video. Yesterday I did not have this thing running. I wish I did, because it made like a freaking loud ass noise over there, and I knew that was the rod. I've never heard that before, but yeah, all nice cool experimentation, and that's what it's all about. So